Okay, so now, good afternoon, and my name is Coach Smile. I am from Jamaica originally, grew up in the Bronx, and just happy to be here. I am one of the leaders in a great new concept and great new company by name of Angeli Global, and we're headed by Rajiv. Rajiv is the CEO, the dreamer, the thought process behind the products. And he has got a great executive staff headed by Mr. Marvin. Marvin has run and been involved with $2 billion companies in this industry, along with Brad and a host of other prominent leaders that are joining us. Today, we have got different. Today is the first day we have other leaders doing other presentations. So we've got a lot of $1 million producers, along with myself, that are developing their own teams and leading that. We've got a host of $1 million producers, Mr. Tang, Bill, Eric, Pastor Chris, Michael, and we've got new and impressive leaders coming up, people that are coaches, people that's been in the industry for a while. I can't name everyone, but this one I've got a name, and that is Miss Jennifer. You'll see a program that she was very instrumental. She was the main person putting this program together, and hats off to her. And so last week, I want to cover something real quick because last week, I don't know how many went and actually activated and used the calendar that I came up with. And so I came up with a calendar, and it's a calendar that I use on a daily basis. And what my experience was is that there were very few people. Cheryl, great to see you. Mary, we got to stop meeting like this. We've been meeting like this for over 25 years. Great. Uh, Tahara, good to see you, young lady.
Hi.
Brand new guest about to get started with us. She came from just a voice on a regular program to now a great friend. But last week, I talked about a calendar, and it's 7 documents, and it doesn't cost $56. Doesn't cost $26. All it does is you to push a button and print. Now I've got a printer here, but I don't know how to push a button and let it print. So I went to a Jewish guy and he prints it out. And they tell me it's like 7 cents. So 7 cents times 7 documents. And so it's the cheapest, but it's something that I'm using. But here's what the great Eric Warrior talked about, why he said, while you have a phone, you need to have a hard
Okay.
calendar, because he says it's the best accountability tool. The average guy like you and most of us, Doc ran a very, very successful practice. That's why we can joke about him selling an estate, and he downloaded the price for over $3 million plus. And if you go there, I tell you what, you don't want to leave if you're like me. But it's an accountability tool because we get so accustomed to having somebody tell us, you got to be here at 9 o'clock. I was always there at 8:45 because my brother worked for American Airlines, and our daddy always got to work 15 minutes ahead of time. this great football coach, I forgot his name, he died, he was bigger than life, says, be on time for 15 minutes. Vince Lombardi. And so I just fell into it. But here's what I'm saying. A lot of us that are working, there's a lot of time you can work. A lot of us are retired. So we just let other people, we let the grandparents, we let our friends suck up our time. Suck up our time. And Darlene, good to see you, young lady. And that's Darlene. Tonight in your prayers, I want you to put Darlene up in your prayers. She's going for a heart operation. And what this community does, we're prayers. We're prayers. Right, Cheryl? Cheryl has been on a prayer line that we have got going. How many years now, Cheryl?
20, 21, 22 years.
22 years. Chief Sinner started a prayer line that Cheryl and Pastor Chris has kept on every single day for 20 plus years.
Me too.
20, I'm sorry, 22 years. And so we'll have you up, lifted up in prayer, darling. Now that I've said that, I forgot what I was talking about, but I believe I was talking about the
Eric Worre in his calendar.
yeah, the calendar. And so why the calendar is so important is because it's the biggest accountability tool we have. And so what he talked about there, and with this calendar that I use, I know that Miss Jennifer is using it. I don't know who else is. But he said, look, you can have productive time in 15-minute intervals. So carve out 15 minutes where you can start conversations. 2, follow-up conversations. 3, presentation conversations. Follow-up conversations with customers and also with brand ambassadors. And he says, if you've done 10 hours a week, that's over 40 income producing tasks that you would have done. 40. If you've done 20 hours, that's over 80. And it's so important to have a physical calendar along with now with the young group, they go, oh, I got a calendar on my phone. Yes. I'm glad that Eric Worre talked about not also having it on the phone, but having it physical. Something about seeing it, writing, you're bringing in more senses. And so with the discipline and the focus, and this week we focused on Napoleon Hill's 17 principles, which was the idea and the concept of self-discipline. And with that, we have an exciting agenda. And so let me move on with that. And hopefully I've got speaker, got it recording, share my screen, and we will skip the great Bob Marley today. Although I love Brother Bob. So Champion University. And to start us out, a young lady that I've grown to admire, love. She was brought to us by Barbara and Ali, and they were brought to us by, we're all links, Dr. Faye Davis. Dr. Faye Davis got more degrees than a thermometer. And this young lady has 2 master's degrees, and she just helps me in so many ways. And so I'll turn it over to Miss Mary. Your time.
Okay, Coach. Good evening, good afternoon. My name is Mary Collier. I'm new to network marketing. I've been with Coach a little over 4 years, and I appreciate my sister and brother-in-law and Dr. Faye for introducing me to Coach. So now let's get started. We're going to talk about the self-discipline and picking up the pieces. The point is the right opportunities where you are right now with Anjali. Today, brand ambassadors, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We have learned, because we use Napoleon Hill every single day on the morning call, Napoleon Hill's 17 principles of success, that our guide is the unwavering spirit of self-discipline. And our destination is a life of fulfillment and achievement. Today, let us explore how to harness this present moment as Anjali has, to build a foundation for success that resonates with every facet of our being. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the 7 pillars of self-discipline. The first one is your values. Self-discipline starts with your core values, but if you don't know what your values are, how can you understand your values? Because at one point, I didn't really know what my values were. I thought I knew, but then I took a course with the Great Discovery, and I really found out what my values truly were. And I learned that one of my values is that I am a nurturer. I like to nurture people. I like to help people. But your values can change, but the values you have today, right now, are the ones that guide your decisions, your actions, and priorities. Once you know what your values are and what you stand for, you can weather any storm you face with integrity and authenticity. We have left in December 23 more days left. What rank do you want to hit? And how many customers will you bring with you? That's something to think about. The next pillar is relationships. Relationships are very important in any business, and the bonds this community shares are the threads that weave the tapestry of our lives. When we nurture our relationships, we provide support and inspiration and a network of collaborations. Remember, the strength of your connections will lift you higher than you can soar alone. To foster this relationship, you can go to your phone. I know you have at least 100 people in your phone. You can send just a simple text message to 100 people just to say hi. That's it, just to say hi. And over the next 2 or 3 days, you can check your phone and see how many responses that you have gotten from these 100 people that you just simply said hi to. The next pillar is actions. I really never consider my actions to be the brushstrokes in the masterpiece we call life. If that's true, then my life is like the abstract painting, which I love, where the colors are all over the place with no consecutive order. We have to cultivate habits that aligns with our values so that the pictures we paint will be one of success. And we can do this by reconnecting with the people that we know and sending them a text on what we are doing with our products, or just finding out how we can help them accomplish what they want to accomplish in their life. Priorities and goals. We need to set clear priorities and goals, which is like plotting a course on a map when you take a trip. You just can't jump in the car and say, I'm taking a trip with no destination in mind. You got to have a destination and you got to have some directions. Setting priorities allows you to focus your energy on your top goal that will take you that one step closer to your aspiration. Embrace the power of purposeful living by stating what you aim to achieve. If your goal is to improve your health and wellness, then by all means, I encourage you to register for the 21-day challenge, season 1. And once you register, you can bring 5 people along with you and encourage at least 3 of those 5 people to use this limited stack. You can have fun with this. Next page, Coach.
I'm working on it. I had it going and then I switched off and I did something. Okay,
Well, I can read from my notes.
okay, I'll catch up with you.
Okay, number 5 is new plans. Things in our life are constantly changing, and the key is how we adapt to the change. If the plan you made doesn't work for you to achieve your goal, you can change the plan, but don't change the goal. You can always start a new plan. Be open to innovation and be flexible, because that could be the bridge between setback and success. Now, I've heard that, I don't know if this is true or not, December 26th and January 15th are the slowest days for spending, but I kind of beg to differ on that because most stores have sales during that time of the year. But nevertheless, let's embrace our challenge on those days, December 26th through January 15th. Okay, number 6, share your plans with supportive people, your mastermind network. We have a great mastermind network because we are all committed to the mutual growth and success. You can share your vision with your support groups, ones that support you and ones that are invested in your journey. Your support groups can give you some insights. They can encourage you. They can help you with your accountability, which in turn goes a long way in helping with your breakthroughs. You can by actively engaging with your community of supporters and admirers from December 26th to January 15th, that will help you showcase your vision and objectives, and inviting the ones who champion your cause to be a part of your journey. Number 7, keep going and growing. Let us all embrace our progress and continuous improvement. Keep it in mind that the path to greatness is paved with lessons learned, skills honed, and limitations exceeded. Keep your eyes on the horizon and hope and faith, and let your growth be fueled by the fire of your aspirations. Need to share your screen again, Coach.
Oh, I thought I was sharing it.
No.
Okay, let me, I thought it was being shared. So Cheryl, help me. What do I do to share the screen again?
Share screen. Click on share screen.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom.
Yes, at the bottom.
It's green. It says share screen. Click on it.
Yeah, it's can you help me with this? I'm coming. If I can make a fool of myself and do this, anybody can.
I can help you make a fool of yourself, Coach.
No, I don't need that help. But Mary, I just want to thank you for putting what you did in context. And I got a little helper here. That's not it.
She was sharing it first, then she clicked it off.
Yeah.
On
But
the PowerPoint. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we'll put that together. The main thing I want to talk about though is the new plans, the sharing plans, and keep going and growing. So you keep going and growing. Are you seeing the screen now?
Yeah, I'm seeing the screen now. She just advanced to the
Okay, fine.
page.
And so yeah, this is where we are. Self-discipline and picking up the pieces. So what do we mean by picking up the pieces? It's a time of reflection. And so in terms of reflection, what it is we're reflecting on. Reflecting on last year, this time, all of us said we were going to be somewhere. I reached out to Alan, and I hadn't spoken to Alan for years. And so I was so excited that Alan was still here because I reached out to a friend a week ago, reached out to his wife 3 weeks ago, and she said he just went in the hospital, reached back out to her, and she said he's gone. So I was just so excited that I was here, she was here, and when I spoke to Alan was here because it took him several days to respond to me. I go, oh my word. But then he said his phone wasn't working. So I'm saying, let's look back. In fact, those of you that are on the daily call, Michael Avery threw out some things that you might want to look at. But in ourselves, we have various things. In fact, Elaine, you were picking this slide up, right? Elaine, am I on?
Yeah.
I was on mute. I was on mute. I'm sorry. I have 12.
Okay. So you're not on this slide.
I think that's mine's, Coach.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I just wanted to show Elaine. She did so good.
Okay, so now I invite you to take a moment of introspection. Reflect on these pillars of self-discipline and personal growth. Ask yourself, am I where I need to be in 2023? If not, the time to act is now. Seize the opportunity now and plan and commit to 2024. Commit to a life of discipline, align your actions with your values, and build relationships that propel you forward. Set your goals, devise new plans, and share your journey with those who uplift you. Remember, the process of growth is ongoing, and every step you take is a step forward, a step towards the person you are destined to be. And I can answer this question. I am not where I want to be in 2023, but I am going to strive to get there in 2024. All right, that's your slide, Coach.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just so excited. I got the slides working. And that's what helped. Thank you, Jesus. You know, Angeli's totally unique. It's one of the first companies that you can really go out to a corporate and show that they can give it corporate gift giving ideas. You know, who doesn't drink water? And so water, this is the best tasting water on planet Earth. This water is the same technology that when they shoot an astronaut from here to the station, that they not only carry with them this technology because they're recycling the water they go with. And so we have it here affordable. This picture is like $106. I've got a unit that I won't call the name, but it's over $5,000. And this $106 unit does what that 5,000 unit can't do. And we have an array of different products. So we're in an exciting position at an exciting time. And so the company's come up with short videos that look at this one. This covers the whole wellness path.
Anjali incorporates Ayurvedic teachings to achieve wellness encompassing physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. 5 to 10,000 years ago, the Vedic tribes of ancient India developed a multifaceted approach to wellness that included the wisdom of the human mind, the physical experience of the human form, and the power of divinity. This mind-body-spirit approach suggests that anything is possible when our thoughts, actions, and faith are fully engaged in the pursuit of optimal health. Ayurveda is the world's original holistic wellness approach that translates to the science of life. It was developed using a systematic method of trial and error to unlock the secrets of natural vegetation like fruits, seeds, herbs, and spices that help to activate dormant traits that empower people to live their best lives. Modern science refers to this ancient body of research as epigenetics, the study of how consumption, behaviors, and environment impact our genes. According to scientific estimates, up to 90% of our genetic potential is switched off. Anjali combines ancient wisdom and modern science to determine the optimal nutrients to activate desirable sequences. Our products enhance well-being and are organic, GMO-free, heavy metal-free, vegetarian-friendly, and wildcrafted where possible. To honor the Vedic people and their wisdom, we named our supplements Nutri-Veda. Our formulas are as timeless as Ayurveda and are backed by a 100% 30-day happiness guarantee. Committed to quality excellence, Anjali's products are certified as Ayurveda Pure by the Science of Life Institute of America, SOLIOA. We are also GMP certified and proudly made in the USA. We back everything with certificates of analysis that prove what is on the label is in the container. We also provide scientific white papers that showcase current research on the ingredients. The Vedic people developed Sanskrit, Earth's oldest and richest language. Anjali uses both English and Sanskrit names as an additional nod to Vedic brilliance. We incorporate chakras into our labels to indicate which body area each product supports. Defense in Sanskrit is Arax. The root chakra on the label represents emotional awareness, physical grounding, and spiritual connection to the environment. Vitamin C, D3, and zinc are all essential nutrients that play an important role in supporting the body's immune system. They help defend the body against infections and illness. Ajaja means vitality in Sanskrit. The orange wheel on the label represents the sacral chakra, signifying core energy, creativity, and physical passion. The proprietary formula supports the body's energy complex and cognitive function. It further reduces fatigue and anxiety. It even promotes cardiovascular performance, stamina, and libido. Karana means friendly companion in Sanskrit. This perfectly describes our relationship with the beneficial bacteria in probiotics. Our label's yellow wheel represents the solar plexus chakra and overall mental, physical, and emotional well-being. The gut is where health begins. Probiotics feed the microbiome and gut-brain axis, helping digestion, immunity, and overall health with 20 billion CFUs of beneficial bacteria. Arud Rasali, or Glucose Slim, is designed to support self-control and willpower. Its ingredients promote inner strength and self-confidence and normalize blood sugar management. The term Lagava refers to relief in Sanskrit. The green energy wheel on the label symbolizes the heart chakra, which acts as a gateway to the heart, lungs, and emotions such as love and compassion. CBD, vitamin C, and andrographis synergize to fight inflammation, alleviate cold and flu symptoms, and support the immune system, mood, neurological function, and muscular strength. Amrita, Sanskrit for ambrosia, is a 3,000-year-old formulation containing 50-plus plant-based nutrients. It provides antioxidants, proteins, dietary fibers, sodium, alkaloids, and saponins. This powerful supplement supports heart health, blood vessels, and cholesterol levels while offering immune-boosting and anti-aging benefits. It aids digestion, detoxifies, rejuvenates skin, and promotes a healthy metabolism for weight control. Samatha is the Sanskrit word for tranquility. The indigo wheel of energy on the label represents the brow chakra that governs brain function, mental wellness, and the protective intuition needed to survive our chaotic world. Combining ashwagandha, 5-HTP, L-theanine, and 25 milligrams of CBD can improve stress response, mood, and sleep quality while reducing anxiety and inflammation. Nutanaya is the Sanskrit word for renew. The violet energy wheel on the label represents the crown chakra, connecting us to the divine. Pratapan is a Sanskrit word that means glow. The violet energy wheel on the label, in this instance, symbolizes beauty. This beauty supplement is formulated meticulously to provide a holistic approach to enhancing hair, skin, and nails while nurturing collagen production. With this supplement, you can enjoy lustrous hair, youthful skin, elasticity, firmness, and radiant complexion, as well as restore moisture and plumpness. Our Care Beyond Fitness collection of products is designed to provide you with the gift of CBD. Nano CBD has shown to be highly effective in topical pain relief patches and kinesiology tape because it interacts with the body's endocannabinoid system. The transdermal delivery of nano CBD particles allows for deeper penetration into the skin, increasing the bioavailability of CBD. This makes it more effective in reducing inflammation and managing pain. Pure water is essential for life. Contaminated water can be deadly. Alkaline water can neutralize acidity, improve hydration, detoxify, aid digestion, and eliminate pathogens. Good health depends on choosing the right water source to maintain hydration, regulate body temperature, and flush out waste. Choose the right water source for better health. Choose Care Blue. Supplementation plays a pivotal role in promoting health and well-being. It can effectively bridge the nutritional gap in our diet and support the body's innate healing mechanisms encoded in our DNA. Due to our contemporary lifestyle, diet, and environment, obtaining all the necessary nutrients from food alone is often challenging. Anjali's products are unparalleled in quality and performance thanks to the unique synergistic interactions that make them better together. Our ancestors started this effort thousands of years ago. Today, we continue their legacy with NutriVeda, CBD, and water, all backed by a 100% happiness guarantee.
So how powerful is that? And why I said how powerful is that is
Anjali incorporates Ayurvedic teaching.
now I'm supposed to push a button and it's supposed to go down, but it's not. And it's not moving. Okay, so
To achieve
okay. So before I go there, what I like to do is back up. So let's say Alan sponsored me. Instead of me having to go through a large learning curve of having to understand everything about the product line, in 7 minutes, the company went through the entire line. So it gives us the opportunity to duplicate faster, to move faster. Why don't you just stay here? To duplicate faster, to grow faster. Okay? And so this is enormous. This is the longest video we have, which is like 7 minutes. Goes through the entire product flow. And so for Christmas, we have a special offer. And the offer is somebody gets a discovery pack. Discovery pack, they joined with $7.95. You're getting one of each product, not only one of each product, but you're going to get 300 reward points and 3 shares. Shares is something that the typical person does not know about. Why? Because we have a revenue share. And with a revenue share, there's no company I know in this industry that's giving you a revenue share. That is, without you investing one dime, you're getting a part of the revenue of the company. Company has set aside 1% of the revenue of the entire company and is passing it out to people that help build the company. So what happens a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now? God forbid, I got people on this line that's been with me for 25 years. What if we had a revenue share of that company? Now, I'm not knocking that company because it's paid me millions of dollars. Okay? I'm a certified $1 million producer in that company, but I did not have a revenue share. So revenue share, most people don't understand what revenue share is because there's very few, if any, company that I know is offering you a revenue share. But you join with the Discovery Pack, you're going to get 1 free glow. You do the bigger pack, you're going to get 2. Now, this is the pack that Mahmoud started with. And it was the Limitless pack. And with Limitless pack, you're going to get a free ambrosia. And talk about testing or sampling. I was just on another call of another leader. So now we've got leaders springing up. So you got calls you can go to. If you don't harmonize with my call, gee whiz, you can get on another call. Now we got different calls coming up. We're only 4 months old. So picture where you'll be a year from today, 18 months from today. But with ambrosia, that's the first thing I market test somebody. I put that in, I gave Buddha, I gave her the ambrosia, and she immediately said, "Oh my word, the ambrosia, that's what's happening." And so next time I'm gonna have to get somebody that can mute out for me. But God bless you. Thank you. Yo, Mark, good to see you, brother. I hope that the car is parked and you're not driving. Don't worry, don't say anything. Anyway, the Limitless stack. Limitless stack, this is what I'm on. I do the Vitality, I do the Renew first thing in the morning, about 5:30. And by 6 o'clock, if I've overslept, it's 6:15, but I'm in the gym. And I'm working out. And by the end of the day, I want to do a minimum of 5 to 11 miles a day. Now, I'm just a few years older than Alan, but Alan can tell you it's great for somebody our age to do that movement. But it's not about me. With the glucose slim, that affects a lot of our communities. And the Renew, absolutely incredible. So let me move on, and My button is moving, so I'm gonna get there. So let's talk about reaching out. Let's talk about examining how can you get to 1,000 customers. And so when I'm talking about 1,000 customers, you go say, this boy's done lost his mind. But I have a young lady that she sent me an email yesterday. Name is Stormy Wellington. The only thing Stormy and I have in common is that she's got some Jamaican blood running through her. Her daddy was Jamaican. But Stormy has gone from no judgment, because I got a lot of educated folk here, but from a welfare recipient to $1 million a month. A month. What she has done is she has harnessed the power of Instagram. And so she has over 9,000 customers, and she's selling cosmetics. But what a job. And so 1,000 people, 1,000 customers. Well, if you started with 10 customers and they got benefit from the product and they got to introduce you to 10 other customers, that would be 100. The company has an incentive for them to become a VIP guest or customer. Very important. Yes. And they're rewarded for it. They get points. You get the dollars. So that's 100. 100 times 10 would be 1,000. 1,000 times 10 is 100,000. Say, wait a minute now. What experience you have on that? Guess what? I've got 3 people on this line right now that is part of a company that over the last several decades, I've put 100,000 customers in. Their name is Mary and Cheryl. And I haven't worked that company in 16 years. So guess what? With Angelique, let's talk about finding 10 customers who gives you 10 raving customers. 10 tens is 100. With 100 customers buying your product at $25 a month, that's over $2,500. Now understand, some people, and I asked Elaine this question, how long does the average American take to work for Social Security to get to $2,400 Social Security?
40 years if they're lucky.
4 years or 40 years?
40, 40.
40. Now, if you come from Jamaica or another country, you're cut down to like 20 or 30. I'm telling you that this is possible through social media to get up, but you've got to reach out. We got to come out of our box. And here's somebody that's so fully ingrained in the religious community. And as a leader, I can't think of anybody. You may know somebody that while they're living, she's done so much for, well, I won't say Idlewild, because if I say Idlewild, nobody will know what Idlewild is. But you do know JFK. You do know Rockaway. She was the president of the Rockaway NAACP. More than that, she's run an organization of over $1 million a year for several decades. More than that, she's an author. Yeah, I'm saying the community that you're involved in has impactful people that are doing somewhere and going somewhere. But she's the only one I know that they have named a street after her in her community based on what she has done. But I think one of the things that she's most proud of is being a leader or an influencer in the church community. So, Elaine, with that, go ahead.
Thank you, Coach. And I am very proud to be a church leader in my community, and I am the first deacon in my new community where I moved, female deacon. So I am proud of that. I want y'all to take out your cameras and take a picture of this letter. If you're on your phone, just click it, take a picture of it, because this letter is amazing. The letters to our pastors and ministers and leaders of the church. Okay, I'm going to read it real fast. And if you choose to, you can shorten it, but I love it just the way it is. It says, "Dear pastors, ministers, and leaders of the church, I am reaching out to you today with a mission that aligns closely with the values of service and community support that are at the heart of our church work. In our community, we have observed that many of our churchgoers face health challenges or frequently visit doctors for various ailments. In response to this, we have identified a range of holistic products designed to improve health and strengthen the immune system, which could be of great benefits to our members. These products, manufactured by the company in the United States, are rooted in natural supplements and wellness practice that align with our stewardship of the body as a temple. By embracing the holistic solution, we can offer our congregation a means to enhance their health while also exploring avenues of secondary income or side hustle. As shepherd of our congregation, we are uniquely positioned to guide and assist our members in all aspects of their lives, including their financial and overall well-being. Many young and single individuals within our community are actively seeking opportunities to supplement their income, often referred to as a side hustle, to achieve financial stability and independence. I would like to introduce you to an initiative that not only empowers our community members to generate a secondary income, but also improve their health and benefits the church through the collective buying power of our community. This initiative is a testament to the strength and unity of our congregation, and it is designed to resonate with the 4 personality traits that we often nurture within our church: dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness. To provide you with a comprehensive understanding of this opportunity, I invite you to watch a short video presentation. And all they got to do is click on this link. So this video will elucidate the potentials of this initiative and how it can serve as a beacon of hope and prosperity for those we lead. The program we are proposing is not merely a financial venture. It is a chance to reinforce the bond within our community, to uplift one another, and to demonstrate the power of collective action. By participating, the church will receive compensation based on the volume generated by the community engagement. This in turn can be channeled back into our various ministries and outreach program, creating a cycle of blessing and abundance. I urge you to consider this opportunity with the same heart of service that you bring to all your ministry work. Let us come together to empower our young and single members, helping them to find financial footing. our ailing members, allowing them opportunity that can definitely improve their overall health and immune system while simultaneously strengthening the financial foundation of our church. Please feel free to reach out to me for further discussion or clarification. I am more than willing to assist with any questions you may have and to facilitate the next steps should you decide to embrace this path of community economic empowerment. May we continue to be guided by faith and wisdom as we explore this opportunity of our church and its members. Blessing and regards. P.S. Remember, by supporting each other in our financial endeavors, we are building a stronger, more resilient community. Let us take action today for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you. You sign your name, you put your phone number, your email, however they can get contact to you. This is a perfect letter that you can give out to the pastor of your church. And Coach, if you go to the next slide.
Well, why don't you talk, because you've got a lot of experience in that community. So just talk about what you see in the churches today and picture somebody going out and contacting. Let's say we got 20 people on this call today. What if 20 people contacted 50 or 75 churches?
If you look at if you take, say, 5 church, okay, you got 5 church with 200 members in the church. Okay, so if you're looking at 5 with 200, you know, you got 1,000 people right then and there. You're doing the math. So you and a lot of these churches have much more than 500. If you have a small church, as Coach was saying, with maybe have 50 people or 100 people, but that church congregation have family members and they have contact that they will reach out to. So you have an open stream of referrals and people that's there that you'll be amazed how fast you can hit the number. So if you're going with 10 churches, because let's be serious, you know, in the community, especially our community, we have nothing but churches in our community. Okay, so if let's say you got what? If you got 20 churches that you know, you can walk in the community and there'll be more than 20 churches. Okay, and if you got out of that 20, those 20 churches, and you get what? If you go and get what, 50 people or whatever, or 10 people, 10 times 20, what's that, 200? And it keeps going and multiplying and adding, you can do the math, because you'll be much faster with the math than me. You'll be surprised of the number that you will reach. And then also, you know, and then it's something that to the pastor, because a lot of times they do these fundraisers and they always reach it in the congregation pocket. So you got the same member. Okay, now I got to do for this anniversary, and then I got to do for the nurses ministry, and I got to go for the youth choir. But now we have this stream that we present to them. They can see where, you know, I'm not always reaching in my congregation pocket, because see, not only am I giving, I'm getting something in return. I'm getting something that can help me physically. Because you go to church, you hear these people talk about, oh, my back hurt. I can tell it's going to rain tomorrow because I got that pain in my leg. You know, so if they can get our products and they're getting something in return, that's a national wealth on both ends. Okay, because you can't beat the wealth of health. To have good health, I don't care how much dollar bills you have. If you don't have good health, those dollar bills don't mean anything. So dollar bills, y'all, when it compared to good health, you know, I think that's I'd rather have the good health. and a lot of our church members who are suffering. And when they see what they can get from this, and the church make money too, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Okay? Okay, Coach, you want to go to the next one? Because the next slide is similar. It's dealing with text messaging. So it's shorter, but it's the same thing. Okay, so because it says, greeting pastors. I hope this message find you well. I wanted to share an incredible opportunity with you that has the potential to greatly benefit your ministry and assist your members in an amazing way. We have come across a unique fundraising initiative that aligns perfectly with your mission to serve and uplift the community. It not only generates funds for your ministry, but also provides support to your members in a remarkable way. I would love to discuss this opportunity further with you and explore how it can be tailored to your ministry goal, values, and needs. Please let me know when it will be convenient for us to connect, and I will be more than happy to provide you with all the necessary information and answers and questions you may have. Thank you for your dedication to your ministry and the community you serve. I look forward to speaking with you soon and discovering the potentials of this exciting opportunity together. Wishing you a blessed day. Warm regards, Sister Short, Deacon Short, Deacon Mary, Sister Collier. However, you want to sign it out, you sign it out with, and it's a text message or email, you make sure you have that communication so that they can reach back to you. So this is shorter, but the letter that Coach had, it had that link. And that link meant something, but the main thing for you to remember, people, is that you are opening up the door. You open up another means of fundraising that can benefit the person health-wise and pocket-wise, because it's not, you're not hitting it. It's a steady income coming to the church that when it comes time for us to have to ask the congregation to give me 3 or 4 toys so I can give it out to the children and the community, we don't have to ask the congregation to do that, because you have it right here from Angeline. You already have that income. So we can take the income that we made from Angeline and don't have to ask the congregation to go in their pockets, because we have it right here. So we're, it's as I say, it's a no-brainer. It's a gold mine. It's a way that we can reach to the pastors to see how they can help their community, help their congregation, help the church. It's a win all the way around, Coach. Back to you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Last week I did that whole calendar, and it was such an uplifting to me for Eric Ward to come up and talk about a calendar, because I said perhaps there was about 3 to 5% people that used and downloaded the calendar. But this week, after listening to Miss Elaine Short, if you don't take advantage of tapping into, and understand, you can tap into your area. You can tap into other cities just by asking Pastor, I know that you are in Atlanta, Georgia. Who do you know that's in Savannah? Who do you know that's in Roxbury, North Carolina? Who do you know that, and just do referrals. And do referrals and do referrals.
So Coach, you know what just came to me?
Oh my God. I just left you on that other program because I was telling them that
I've been here for a while. I've been here for a while, Coach.
Now
But-
we got different leaders doing different presentations.
So I have to tell you what came to me. I don't know if you guys have it in your area, but we have revivals. We're in the South, and right now we've got tent revivals. I love living in my house because I can go on my porch, and at nighttime, when it starts getting dusk, I can hear a revival to the south, one to the east, and one to the west. And just depending on which way I lean my ear, I get a message going on, because it echoes across it's amazing. And so what came to me is these are traveling ministers that travel around to go to different churches. Now imagine, I don't know if y'all have revivals in your area, but we sure do. And I'm going to go talk to these folks because they're having revivals every night for like weeks on end. But they pick up their little tents and they go to another church area. So now they're going to be supporting another church community. And this is a way to help build and grow it. So you just gave me a really good idea that I'm going to go see some people tonight. So thank you, Sister Short.
Elaine, you knocked the ball out the park, out the park, out the park. And this is what's blowing Glenn's organization up. Kim, I didn't know she was going to be here because she was the featured speaker on Eric Glenn's call. And Eric Glenn, after 1-2 months, he has got 3 times the amount of people we got on our call, but I'll bless those that I have here. I bless those that I have here. But I'm talking about taking action. And taking action in the next 23 days, we can get back to our goals, our aspirations, and where we want to be and get. Because if you were with me last week, last month, last year, I'm doing new things. I'm doing different things. We're
I don't mean to interrupt, but I have to share with you something that I noticed that's magnificent about our group is that all of us are visionaries. We're about making a difference, not only in our lives, but the lives of the people that we're involved in. And our focus is about making that difference. And one of the things that I've noticed that a lot of times, it's easy for us to get comfortable with, because we're okay financially, right? And we just want to give back to community. Well, one of the things that absolutely blew me away with Coach when he came down, spent the week down here. I'm finally done with the stuff I had to deal with this last week. Watch out, folks. I'm on a roll now. I'm cranked up. So one of the things that I noticed is that if we take our passion that we have for helping the community and our desires for our church, the people, whatever it is, me, it's about working with people in the prison system. Yay. It may sound crazy and you may think I'm nuts, but my thing is, I believe the scripture says that the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth. Well, the only way that's going to happen if people start making right choices, right? So that's my deal. Well, my deal is about making an impact. Well, all of us that I've seen that's on our calls, we're impact people, right? Well, the best way for us to do this is to find what their drive and desire is and be able to expand their impact. And that's what I saw today on the other call was what they're doing to target making an impact. We're already making an impact. We just have to open our mouths to help them. And Sister Short, thank you, because this is beautiful. I'm going to take this and say, hey, look, you're already making an impact. Let's make what you're doing explode so that we're not having to ask the congregation to dig in their pockets for, the youth group, the this, the that, the whatever, and say, look, by strengthening, because guess what? When we're strengthening our mind, body, spirits, and souls, guess what happens? They're going to tithe more. The income that comes in off of this is going to support all their programs. So they don't have to keep going back to the congregation and asking to dig deeper, brothers and sisters, dig deeper, feel it, Believe me, I've been in a lot of churches where they say, you need to, no, we're already digging deeper, right? We're giving till we can give no more sometimes. So this is a way for us to get back. I love that this is the church is giving back to the people who are giving. And when we can show them that this is empowering them to, because if the congregation is dying because of the flu or the whatever, you know, this is mind, body, spirit, and soul. And I could preach on this all day. I'm just so jacked up about this. You have no idea. You have set me on fire, Sister Short. Thank you so much. And back to you, Coach.
I was going so crazy. I was talking in this backslide, and you told me I gotta have this thing on for the anyway. Thank you. And so with that, I was gonna go to this video, but I'm gonna pass. No, you know what? I'm not gonna pass it. I'm gonna go ahead.
Welcome, esteemed ministers and leaders. Thank you for joining us. We're here to introduce you to Anjuli Global and explain how we can help your ministry generate much-needed funds to support your mission. Anjuli Global celebrates those who strive to create a safe world filled with light, love, beauty, truth, peace, and kindness. Our safe and effective products embody the classic Ayurvedic wisdom, usually available exclusively in world-class spas. Anjuli was born to radiate wellness and inspire hearts. By embracing the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda, we bring you products that are safe, effective, and a true embodiment of our passion. Our commitment to creating premium, vegetarian-friendly products ensures your well-being. Our products are certified as Ayurveda Pure by the Science of Life Institute of America and are proudly manufactured in the USA in a GMP-regulated facility. Anjuli adheres to guilt-free, eco-friendly practices, empowering you to represent us confidently while caring for our planet. You're here because your ministry has a mission, and we want to help you grow it to new heights. Imagine expanding your ministry's reach and impact by generating the necessary funds. Our Limitless Performance Stack is our top seller, offering comprehensive wellness support. Unleash your genetic potential with Renew. Enhance your core energy with Vitality. Optimize your metabolism with GlucoSlim. You can earn generous monthly compensation if you promote the Limitless Performance Stack. With a marketplace price of $230 and a referral profit of $60 per guest from your congregation, with just 1,000 guests, you clear $60,000 in referral profits. Additionally, you receive an $18,000 cash reward based on the $150,000 in reward volume you generated. That's a one-time amount totaling $78,000. The real goal is to create a residual income by encouraging those you influence to establish a monthly loyalty order that saves them 15%. Let's take a look at the math. The loyalty program pays $25 for each successful order, earning you $25,000 monthly with 1,000 orders. As indicated, every successful order generates 150 in reward volume, RV, and the resulting 150,000 RV means an additional $18,000 in earnings. The combined total monthly residual income in this scenario reaches approximately $43,000. It's worth noting that volume bonuses stretch to $100,000 per month, and beyond. Anjuli's Loyalty Rewards program incentivizes returning members and their referrals with redeemable points that can be exchanged for complimentary products or perhaps dream vacations. Thank you for considering Anjuli Global. We are thrilled at the prospect of embarking on a journey of success with you. Our hearts are filled with excitement as we eagerly await the opportunity to work together and help your ministry thrive.
See, I want to add to this. You see how I said this letter is so perfect? Because that short little video that is in your letter explain every day, everything, and it breaks down the math perfectly and whatnot, so that there's no way on earth that the pastor cannot get back to you, because that explains everything. It does the talking for you. All you have to do is confirmation, is confirming, bringing that third party, bringing coach to seal the deal. Back to you, coach.
Okay, next. I don't go to the next. Okay, so this is an incredible program that I'm going to turn over to the person. This you can send out to your people. This is an email template, to be used for your prospects. Prospects meaning new people. Prospects mean brand ambassadors. And so guess what? We've got a program where between December 15th to December 26th to January 15th, 16th. You can participate in this and get people involved in the process, because that's primarily the most time that people put on weight. They got challenges. I got challenges. I started giving away some ice cream. I started inviting everybody to have ice cream, because I went out and I bought these big things of ice cream. And now that I've lost like close to 60 pounds, I've been eating ice cream and cookies and all the stuff that I shouldn't be. And so I figured I'm going to get straight. But just through Thanksgiving, through January 15th, most people put on a lot of weight, they put on a lot of inches. And so what we tried to do is come up with something that will keep you and your people active, but it will encourage business. This program was brought about primarily by Miss Jennifer. She organized it. She did a lot of work on it. And so this email is just a reflection of the work she has done. Primarily the winner, what we try to do is simplify it. On section 2, we're going to come up with another version of it. But the person will win $100 and $400 in Angeli product. And all they got to do is what? Buy a limitless stack from you, period. And we highly recommend that they go ahead and get the water, the canister, because you got to hydrate your body. I can't tell you how much water I drink now. And well, that's a whole different thing. So just take a picture of this, take a snapshot of this, take a snapshot. Alice is out, a screenshot. Alice is out partying on her cruise, but she taught me how to take notes. So I just take a screenshot, and I'm going to turn this over to the person that really brought this to my attention. I picked it up of what Eric was talking about, but she did a tremendous amount of work, a new superstar, a friend, a leader, and she's a personal trainer coach, Miss Jennifer.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Good morning, fellow brand ambassadors. Well, how do I follow Miss Elaine Short and and Mrs. Kim Law after their fire presentations? So this leads to exactly what you're saying. There are many people in the church who, I notice it when I go to church, that most of the people in the church, they are overweight and they're walking with walkers, they're sick. And how can we help them? So we can put this out to them, to the pastor,
Take
ha-
your shirt off.
have the pastor, have the pastor, have the pastor announce that in their, announce the body transformation challenge in their announcements so that they can join this body transformation challenge. We, all of us have challenges in transforming something. We just don't only want to transform our weight. I've always have had skin challenges, and recently, I didn't lose my sight, but I got back my 20/20 vision from using the relief. I don't wear glasses anymore. They took me off glasses. So we have something that we can transform. So we need to go out there and invite in the communities, or the communities, especially in the African American community, not just African American, every one of the communities. I've worked with a lot of people and I've seen that the challenges of weight and what does weight bring on? Sickness, high blood sugar, cancer. Cancer is now an epidemic. Everybody, there's childhood cancer, childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, childhood hypertension. And this comes from the way the parents and the grandparents have been eating. People know how they should eat, but they need accountability, and that's how we come in. They need excellent products. They need excellent products in which they can use to support that weight loss. And we have them because I've witnessed it. I've seen Coach, and my daughter has seen Coach. And because she saw Coach, she said, Mommy, whatever Coach is taking.
I have.
1 second.
We're just muting out.
Sorry about that. So she saw Coach's result and she said, you have to send that to me. She's in Canada. She's in Ontario. And I got somebody to take it to her in Ontario. And in 2 weeks, because I was at her, that no way, you're a young girl. You shouldn't have that stomach in front of you. But she used to get angry and said, Mommy, leave me alone. But she knew. Every one of us who have challenges, we knew, but we protest when someone is trying to, especially someone close to us, trying to help us. But when she saw Coach, she wanted those products. She got them, and in 2 weeks, you should see her results. When I showed Coach her picture, he didn't know it was her.
Can you do that?
Huh?
Can you show us this?
No, I'm not. I can show you the picture.
No, you'd have to go to my thing. So, okay.
No, it's okay. Another time I'll show you the picture, but I have to show it with her permission because she's very fussy. Right. So 2 weeks, and it's not, I don't know if she lost any weight, but I knew she lost inches and her figure was much, much more improved. It's not the best, but it was much, much more improved. So Coach asked me, can I get her number? Well, that's a joke because he knows her and she knows a Coach is very respectful. So we have the tools, we have everything in our hands to help people, and we are helpers. Like Kim said, we have purpose, and each of us, we do different things to help people, and our purpose is to help, to assist others to get to the point where they help them from the point where they are at to where they want to be, because not everyone is going to be at the same level and they're not going to have the same results, but we just guide them, get them in the challenge and guide them through the challenges. You have the rules of how the challenges should be. It's easy. We have created an easy Google form for them. You send them the link, they fill the form, it comes back to us, and we will assess them. It's important that they take the photographs so that they can, because people will change and they don't realize that they have changed until they see the photographs, the past photographs. And they're not conscious of their own change until someone points it out to them. So they may not be satisfied with what they're seeing in the mirror, but when they see the comparison, then they will accept that, yes, there is some change. So people, get on board, get new people. New brand ambassadors will materialize out of this. It usually happens because when they see how you have helped someone else, they will say, oh yes, I have people to help. Then you can convert them to brand ambassadors. With that, I turn it back over to Coach. And I wish everyone, all of us, great success in everything that we do, especially this body transformation challenge. We will reach many people. So, Coach.
So I want to add something on that. I'm sorry for just jumping in, but I don't know if you guys realize the connection that we have now. So by going to the church ministries, we can share with them about the back income potential. With the contest, we can then say, hey, the company is having a contest. So any of your congregation that wants to participate, now it gives them an opportunity to be able to, if they're a customer, to get product or to earn the extra money to cover the product again for the following month. I don't know if y'all see this, but this is huge, huge potential. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for putting this together. What a genius idea. It's fantastic. God bless you.
And you can even add to that, because the company will offer you that, but as an incentive, you can do it for the church, because the church might participate, but they might not win the national contest. But the church, the one who lose the most in the church, why can't I donate some products and whatnot to the winner and stuff? So that's a double incentive, right there. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. Now the ideas are popping. I got 4 minutes to wrap. The whole point here is that based on the marketing program, we're paid on volume. So the church is going to be paid on the volume. And you put 2, 3, 4, 5 churches together, you've got a winner. And we have all the documentation here. Look at this. We've got flyers. A flyer for a Black brother like what I used to look like. I got a white brother like Eric, and how Eric don't look like this. Eric is trim because he's a runner. But these flyers are all made up with your Q code, and then Eric, then Tam. Then look at this.
The QR code is the QR code is it takes them to the registration.
The QR code takes you to the registration. This is all thought out. Then look at this. This is masterful. How do I start this? Check this out. So you can go on social media. I've become a social media pro now. For those of you that know the truth.
Unleash your potential with our 21-day body transformation challenge. Welcome to a journey that will redefine your approach to health and wellness. Embark on an exciting path to rediscover your body. Experience an incredible transformation in just 21 days. See the change not just in your physique, but also in your energy levels and overall mental well-being. This isn't just about fitness, it's about empowering yourself. Feel your confidence surge as you conquer each day of this challenge, growing stronger, healthier, and happier. With our expert guidance and support, witness your body metamorphose into a beacon of vitality and strength. Don't just conquer the fitness challenge, conquer your life. Join us today and redefine your limits. Embrace the new, unstoppable you in just 21 days.
The journey to the best version of yourself starts now.
Kim, comment on that.
Unleash your potential. Unleash your potential with
OMG. That's all I can say. Wow. I'm so jacked up. I'm leaving to go to Panama tomorrow. And well, maybe Monday morning early. This is insane. I've been gone for a week and you guys have just like built a mountain. You've built a castle. This is
Absolutely.
ecstatic.
And so it is. I've got 1 minute to close.
That's amazing, Coach.
Oh, thank you. Is there anybody
You
else
got me
that
inspired to take one
share
action.
what we got?
Hey,
from
great,
today?
great job, C student. You learn it.
Oh my God, this is my teacher. I didn't know he was on. Spencer.
Yeah, I've been on for a while. I got
Spencer,
my voice
Spencer,
back.
let me tell you something. Wait. People, you don't know. This man, Tara, he's coming from a hospital. He's coming from a hospital. He's been in a hospital for several months, selling product from a hospital. And he has taught me more stuff about prompts than anything else. So I didn't realize Spencer was on. Spencer, just go ahead. Give it to us, bro.
All I gotta say is that is a great video for Facebook Reels. That's where you want to put that video at. Facebook Reels, not stories. Stories only last for 24 hours. You want to put it in a reel. Your reels go on and on and on and on. They don't stop. So that's where you want to put that video at, as well as TikTok and everything else that you're doing. But Facebook Reels, that's where you want to put that video at, especially with the QR code on there already at the end of the video, straight to the point. And like you said, people have gained a lot of weight from Thanksgiving and New Year's. They're going to be looking to lose weight because summertime be rolling back around and everybody want to be beach ready. So yeah, social media is where we want to really target. People out there looking, we just got to show them the information and put it in front of them.
Hey Spencer, can with that QR code, can we scan it when it's on the Facebook reel, and then let that take it to us, whatever website the coach is directing us?
If a person is watching it on their computer, yeah, they can scan it right then and there.
Fire.
Thank you, Spencer.
Does everybody got that?
Blessings to you, Spencer. Here's a man coming from Tara, his hospital bed. I don't know if I could be in my hospital bed and thinking, Alan, this is incredible. Anybody else want to share before we go what you got from today?
Hey, Coach.
Oh, darling, God bless you.
Yeah,
We're gonna be praying.
thanks. I was just thinking about this. I'm like, this is a perfectly different look at a New Year's resolution for the people who want to lose weight.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if you stick with me, I ain't where I was last year. I wasn't where I was last week. I ain't where I was yesterday. But that's why I stayed 199 consecutive months with that company at the top of the game. Anybody else? Tahar, you want to say anything? You're brand new. You're new to this. You haven't even joined yet, but once
it was very informative. I'm glad that I came on and I got a lot of information, especially since I don't do anything on Facebook or Instagram or any of that. So it's given me a whole new concept. I have a lot to learn. That's one thing I have to say. I have a lot to learn. So thank you.
Your background.
You and I both. I was blind for 16 years. And my kids made my Facebook page. So when I got my sight back, I was like, how do I do this Facebook thing? And they're like, Mom, you've had Facebook since I was 12 years old. I'm like, yeah, you set it up. I didn't. So
Okay.
I'm on the same learn curve. And if
Okay.
I can do this, sister,
I
we got
can
it
do
going
it.
on.
Okay. Well, that's giving me some inspiration. That's giving me some
But you
inspiration.
give
Thank
the
you.
group your background.
Well, I've been in the health field for over 35 years. I have my own business. I'm getting ready to retire from being a massage therapist in the DC area. And I know about Ayurvedic medicine. It's something that I've done, I've taken, I've gone to Ayurvedic doctors. So this is what attracted me. When I heard it, I said, I said that I'm not a seller, but Coach said something to me, and I mentioned it to my colleague this morning. He said, you sold yourself for 35 years. And I never looked at it in that manner. That's how I guess I maintained this practice for 35 years. So I'm retiring at the end of the year, beginning of next year. So I'm really looking at something that can bring in some income and something that I'll be passionate about, because I stayed with this work because I was passionate about helping people, of being of service to people. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to be of service for the next how many years I have and
Do
do
you have
something
a
to help
client list?
people. Yes,
You-
but that's what I was telling Coach. See, my clients after all these years, everybody's into their own thing. They have their particular way of dealing with their health. I mean, everybody sees naturopathic doctors, chiropractors, acupuncturists, they all have so that's why I have to make sure I'm going to have to try the product. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever I do, when they ask me, what are you doing? How are you doing this? How do you stay in shape? What do you do? This is what I say to them. So I'll have to get into and use the product for whether 60 days, 90 days for myself. So then I can say, this is what it's done for me. I can still keep my same activity. I'm not taking any medication because I'm on this or whatever it may be. For my clients that might have some challenges around weight, I can say, listen, I've taken this. It seems like it's helped me even more. I just have to show a lot of different. I'm going to have
So
to try
let
it
me
for
share.
myself.
You need to get my number. Let me give you my number.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Because
write it.
I'm a licensed massage therapist as well. So
Oh,
we have
okay.
a lot in common.
Okay, I'm ready.
352
352
875
875
1211.
1211. And your name?
Yeah. Kim Law.
Kim Long?
Law, L-A-W, like
Oh,
the
LA
law
Law.
firm
Law.
of the
Got you.
law. Yeah.
Got
I
you.
was actually blind for 16 years.
Uh-huh.
And I started taking these nutraceuticals for the 8 herniated discs in my neck and back.
Okay.
And the side blessing, it took the scar tissue off my eyes and I got my sight back and I can drive cars now.
Wow.
And my
that's
license
wonderful.
back.
Wonderful.
So after 16 years, and we have way more testimonies than that, but I'd love to share with you, I
Okay.
don't want to take up other people's time, but give me a call and I can
I
share
will.
with you some ideas that would work with
Okay.
your clientele.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alan, you want to share anything you got, brother? Alan is a parts expert. Alan did not. Alan is just somebody Alan, you want to share anything, sir? It's okay if you don't want to. Okay. So Alan doesn't choose to share today. Is there anybody else that'd like to share before we leave? I thought this session was fantastic. Mark, I don't like you driving, you know me. But God bless you for being here.
Hey, Coach, Barbara has her hand up.
Barbara, Lord have mercy. I am so, Barbara, come on in, Barbara.
I really didn't put my hand up. I don't know how that happened, but I'm listening and I'm taking notes.
Okay, good. Barbara has inspired me. First time I saw Barbara pulled up in a wheelchair and her husband was with her, who's Orlando. And Barbara just amazed me because the excuses we have in life, if we put those excuses aside, you'd be surprised what can happen. Champions, God bless you. Monday morning, I'll be sharing some new thoughts with you, but we've got 24 days to make your dreams happen. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of today. Miss Mary, you knocked the ball out the park. And Elaine Short. Elaine Short. Elaine Short. God bless you. Past president, but let me tell you something, you're in it. And Miss Jennifer, I just want to thank you for all you've done. And Kim, you did double time. You did time on the other team, and you came back on this team, and you certainly made impact. Now, I didn't see Kizzy, so tell Kizzy we can get the deaf community happening right now, right here. George, I want to thank you. Spencer, thank you. Sean, thanks for jumping on. Mary Eddings, we have not missed very few meetings in the last 25 years. And so, Darlene, our prayers will be with you.
Thank you.
All the way, all the way, all the way. And Cheryl, you know what it's about. And for everybody else, God bless you. Thank you for participating. I'll have this out to you by Monday night, and so you could then go over it and send it out to your team, because I feel that this was very, very productive. I think it's the most productive we have done, but then I thought that last week.
Coach, I would like to add one
Something
more thing.
with Darlene.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No,
Tell her your experience, because that's important.
Okay, when I had my surgery, I had heart surgery on November the 18th, 2021. And I don't know what they were giving me, but when I came out of the hospital, I started gaining weight. And I got up to 315 pounds. And this was like, I don't know, the first couple of weeks. And I called the doctor and I said, I didn't know what was going on. I felt like, the little Michelin man, and I couldn't fit in anything. And he goes, oh yeah, okay, I know. So they took me off of whatever prescription they had me on, and I was steadily taking the products. And my sister asked me, had I started taking them again? I told her yes. She said, did you check with the doctor? I said, for what? She said, and see if you could start taking them again. I said, no. She said, do you think that's wise? I said, do you think it was wise for me to take the medicine he was giving me to get up to 315 pounds? I'm thinking I'm going to start coming apart at the seams. I've got this humongous scar, and I'm just feeling like I'm stretching and I'm going to break the stitches, I said, no, I didn't talk to the doctor. I said, if anything wrong, goes wrong, I'll talk to the doctor. But I'm not saying that to say that you shouldn't speak to your doctor. I'm just a little hard-headed sometimes. I know my body and how it feels and how it reacts to certain things. And 315 pounds I wasn't feeling good at all.
Okay, this is my third surgery. The first open heart surgery, I didn't gain weight, I lost weight.
Okay.
What I wanted you to share is the one you told. But when you were on the sled and you heard the guy goes, if something happens, you know that story?
Something happens?
Yeah, you said
When
if something happens and then you open your eyes and said, ain't nothing gonna happen.
you mean when I fell asleep?
Yeah, you told that story last week. You said you were the one they were joking and somebody came in the operating room and said if something
Okay. There were nurses, male and female nurses in the operating room just before I went under for surgery. And so the male nurse told the female one that, hey, if anything goes wrong, it's your fault. If anything goes right, it's my fault. And I piped up and said, ain't nothing gonna go wrong. I've already prayed about it. Everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be fine. And they got quiet. It was like, I don't think the medication is working. She's still talking, and she just keeps talking and talking. And then I asked them, where's the doctor? She said, doctor's at lunch. I said, lunch? I said, geez, every time I go to lunch, I get sleepy. I hope that's not his case, you know. And then the next thing I knew, I was waking up in the room. And I just smiled and I said, thank you, Lord, we made it, you know.
unbelievable. Gang, I thank you. God bless you. I'll see you Monday morning, 8:45. Blessings. If you need me, 520-979-7812. Bye-bye.
God bless you guys.
Bye.
Blessings.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Blessings, everybody.
Thank you, Kim.
God bless.